Hello. Hi, friends. Welcome to Ann Can's monthly art class. This is the October edition, October 2025. We have our lovely lunar waltz. So as you can see, this is a painting with bats in it and a moon and some spider webs. So please, I hope you guys have fun today. We're also going to be painting some clouds in the sky. So in some ways, it's a pretty simple painting, just color-wise, really. I do want to take some time on the bats. Yeah, I hope you guys have fun with this. Again, just like all of Ancan's classes, I do like to gear this painting towards beginners and any other issues you guys might have. So please, anybody in the crowd here, let me know if you guys need me to slow down or explain something a little more. Okay. Let's get started. Let me remove myself. And done. All right, guys, let's do this. So we have our lunar waltz. This is going to be a painting with bats in it. I use canvas board. However, you're welcome to use whatever you'd like as far as like canvas is concerned. I do recommend using a thicker piece of paper if you use thicker paper. So something like mixed media would be great. Something like even watercolor would be fine too. Just something that's a little thicker. Cardstock is great as well. I happen to use canvas board just because I have to store these things. So it just makes more sense. It takes up less space. That's just me. We're gonna need some water, of course, and of course napkins. So I got my water right over here. Got my napkin as well. I also created a different version of the painting, very similar, but I'll show you later. Some sort of palette. So that could be, I don't know, like something like this, but it can also be like a foam plate. I wouldn't recommend paper plate unless it's got like some sort of those plastic coverings on the paper. Something that's non-porous, that's all. So you could use wax paper or anything else that's non-porous, like a lid of some sort. Paints, we're going to want some paints. So got the purple, a lot of purple there. I mean, we're not going to need nearly that much, but still. Got a little bit of blue because it's just a little bit darker down here in the corners. So definitely down here it's darker, a little bit up there and up there, just a little bit. Now this is a darker blue. It's not a light blue, so it's cobalt, but if it just says blue, if it looks kind of like this, then you're great. None of these paints have to be exact, okay? Also have some yellow. We want some yellow for that lovely moon. Some white to lighten everything up. And of course, black for our bats. Now, if you have some other funky color that you'd like to use for bats or anything else, please bring it out. I was just thinking earlier, glow in the dark paint would be really cool for this painting. What else? Glow in the dark paint, or even like neon glow paints, like UV light paints. Those would be really cool too if you happen to have them. So just things to think about. You don't have to have a purple background either. All right, so we're gonna want some brushes as well. So for the background, the majority of the background, we're going to be using our flat brush. So this is one of my brushes that I have pretty often, that I use pretty often. It's a 3/4 inch flat brush. So anything that's similar, it doesn't have to be exactly the same size. We just want to have enough bristles to be able to go pretty quickly in the background. And then we're also going to want some sort of medium-sized round brush. So something for the skies, I'm sorry, not the skies, the clouds. So maybe like a 6, maybe a 4, something around that area. These sizes, these brush sizes, if you didn't notice already, they're not consistent among brands. So anytime I say a number, it's like something around there. And we're also going to want a tiny brush. So a tiny a tiny round brush, which I had on here earlier. So something like a size 0, maybe a size 2, something really small, whatever one is your smallest brush. We're going to be using those for the little bats, and even the trees and the cobwebs. So anything tiny in here, we're going to use it for that. Now, before I move on, do you guys have any questions? No question is too, I don't know, dumb. There's no such thing. Okay, let's do it. And I am definitely going to put an alien in the sky. Okay. Oh, speaking of alien, I want to show you guys. My boyfriend got me a little rubber duck. I've never been more excited for a rubber duck. A little alien.
It's so cute.
It's
Right?
adorable.
Let's show you guys. It's a rubber duck. What's not to be excited about? Okay, let's do this. Let me also show you the practice painting I did earlier. I just thought it was funny. Okay. Oh, excuse me. I just thought it was funny that this looks like a correct spider web, but when I went to do this one, I kind of had a little like brain fart, I guess, because I don't think they're supposed to move outward like that. I think they're supposed to be downward, more like this one. So just throwing that out there. If that happens to you guys, that is okay. And it's okay because I say it's okay. So I do want to say that I forgot to mention that if you happen to have anything, no, this is not necessary, okay? If you happen to have anything that's round, like some sort of lid that's just nearby and you can grab it, you're welcome to use a lid to create the moon in the background. It's not necessary, you don't have to. I had used this, so I feel like it's a pretty big lid, and I unfortunately forgot to put that on the list, the supplies list. But anything around you that you don't mind getting a little paint on, so we can just go around and use that as your guide for the moon. You don't have to, because I can also show you how to use or how to just draw it just as is, draw a circle. But it would be helpful if you did have it. I do want to actually put the painting out just in case anybody wants to take a screenshot of it. Maybe take a picture of it with your phone so that you can have it for later when I actually move it. So go ahead and do that. Just take that moment now to do that. Karen's not here yet. Hope she said she was going to be here. Sharon's here. Hello, Sharon. And Andrea. Hello, Andrea. It's been a while. Hi. Cool. All right, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and pour out my paints now. So I'm going to put a pretty good amount of purple somewhere around here. I don't know. I can always pour out more. So a little purple there. Also want some white. Now we are going to be mixing some really light purple, because what we're going to do is we're going to start off with light purple to create our circle. So this is where, if you happen to have anything to trace, you would be tracing the light purple around here. And then we'll move outward with that lighter purple. And then we'll add a little bit more purple once we get further out. And then later on, we'll add the blue.
Can I take a shot of the other picture you have as well?
Oh, yeah, of course. You want both of them in the frame or just one?
I got the one, but I want to have the other one.
Yeah, no worries. Here's the other one.
Yeah, stupid. I don't know what happened to my camera, but it goes on a 10-second timer and I don't know how to stop it. So it's on 3, 2.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, got it. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I gotta have my kids turn that timer off the photo.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's there.
I love the color of the other one, the coloring.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, with this one, I actually use more blue in my picture. And I love the way it turned out with more blue. You guys good? Can I move it right? Okay, so where was I? Let me pour some blue out. Yes. Are you, Andrea?
I thought I've got two different colors of purple. One is princess purple and one is purple iris.
Well, I'm using purple iris. Right,
Okay.
yeah, purple iris, yeah.
Okay.
I would say though, whichever one you want to use is fine too. But yes, I have purple iris.
Thank you.
And then here is, I'm not going to need the yellow just yet, but I may as well pour it out. Oh, good. I have the white there, and I'm not going to need black yet, so I'll just wait. And we are going to be using our larger brush. So this is a 3/4 inch. And I am going to be using the flat side of it. Every once in a while, I will probably switch to using this side of it. I'll switch to using the thinner side of it sometimes, just to kind of get more of that swipey look of the is it the light that comes out of the moon. Now I do want to mix a lighter purple first. So I'm actually going to start with some white first. Let's just set it aside with these pieces.
Interesting.
Some white first, and then I'm going to go ahead and just use the corner of my brush to grab a little bit of purple. Just because it's a pretty strong color, and I'm just going for light purple at first. Just for now. And again, it is going to become darker once we move away from the moon. Just keep thinking about that idea. It gets darker the further away you move from the light source. Makes sense, right? So I am actually going to grab a little bit of water from the surface of my cup. And let's go ahead and just kind of just mix a little bit in here just to get it going, just to get it flowing. I just forgot to grab it first, but it's okay. As long as I got some, we're good. Just to make it a little bit smoother. Okay. I'm gonna grab my thing. Now, in the original picture, it's not in the center. It's left of center. However, if you want to do it in the middle, that is totally fine, okay? There's a little bit of space up here, a little bit of space on the side, a little more on the right side. So I'll just go ahead and do it left of center, just like before. And I'll just use the flat side of the brush to move around it. However, if you don't have anything to trace it with, here's what you can do, okay? Start the same way, okay? Nice big swipe, because it's just natural that if you're just drawing like this with nothing to guide you, it's natural that it's going to get a little bit smaller eventually. Move it around, move it around. Again, I'm making wider turns because again, it will get a little smaller, just kind of happens. Totally okay if you miss the mark, because again, we can make it a little smaller. That way we can meet the edges that we missed. Now I'm really moving my wrist.
Oh dear. Oh my God, what happened? I'm afraid to touch it.
I don't know if I'll break it.
Well, they're more or less broken.
All right, so got the beginnings, okay? So now I'm going to go ahead and take some more of my light purple. Totally okay that it's not a perfect circle. It won't be. In fact, we will get to fix it, or at least make it a little bit wider, once we put the yellow in. That yellow and the white paint especially, it's a nice little buffer. So I'm going to solidify this purple color by adding more paint to those places that I just traced the thing with, the round thing with. Really just making sure there's plenty of paint in there. Getting all the little cracks within the canvas. And then we can start to move outward. So for me, I have to make a little bit more of this light purple, but I am going to add a little bit more outward, away from the sun, or not the sun, the moon. Now I do this because I want to have that extra buffer, that extra light that reaches out a little further, because later, whenever I actually add the darker purple, I want to be able to have a buffer. I want to be able to have plenty of space for that blending. So let me make some more of that light purple. Do y'all have questions? Are you guys okay? Don't forget to grab a little bit of white. I'm sorry, not white, a little bit of water. Grab a little water. Again, I forgot to grab it from the surface. So continue with those circular motions. And at some point you might see, like when you look from afar, you might see that, oh, it's not as round as I thought it was. That's okay. Go back to that one spot, just kind of round it out.
I have a dumb question. What is Meow Wolf?
Oh, Meow Wolf, it is the greatest place on planet Earth, in my opinion. It's a kind of like a museum, but it's more of an immersive experience. So there's a few locations around the United States. There's like two in Texas, like one in Houston, one in Grapevine. There's the original one in Santa Fe, and there's like one or two others. But it's like if you give an artist large amounts of money to create installations, that's what happens. Like a playground. It's like a playground, like, but like you're not exercising. It's an exhibit. You get to go see what different artists create. It's not a museum though. And in some of them, there are stories that you can follow along with and try to solve, like Santa Fe and Grapevine. It starts in a warehouse and you kind of like go into the warehouse, but inside this warehouse, I can go on, okay? I'm trying to speed it up. If you can go into this warehouse and you can kind of follow along with the mystery that they have laid out for you by searching throughout this house, but you can go into the fireplace and it takes you to a magical world. You can go into the the refrigerator. That takes you to a magical world. So there's so many different things you can do to ignite wonder. I hope that helps.
Sort of like a Narnia.
Like a Narnia, yeah. Actually, yeah, that's a really good way to put it. It's like a Narnia, but for 21st century America. Okay, so I've gone out pretty far with my buffer zone. And I may still need to go back and maybe add a little bit more of the lighter purple as we go along. So I can make some more of that in a little bit. But for now, let's actually create kind of like a medium purple. So I'm going to take more of this white and then maybe a little bit more purple than I added before. So it's still going to be a light purple, but it's going to be a little darker. Still just with the two colors. Let me go ahead and pour out more of the white paint. There we go. That way I have more because there's more area to cover. Now what we're gonna do is take this paint, trying to keep it in place. Okay, this is my medium purple now. So I'm gonna start on the outside of my halo, like that. And if you notice, I have a lot on my brush. There's a lot here. So let's go around. You don't have to go all the way around, just as far as you can make it. And go ahead and overlap that halo. You probably won't be able to blend it just yet. You'll have to go back and add a little more white. But I am pressing down just because I want to get that paint that's really stuck in there. So I am pressing down. Now it's not going to look like a perfect little halo just yet, okay? That blending, that gradient happens when we go lighter over top of more of our paint. So we got to put more of that paint down. But of course, we don't want it to be chunky. Like we don't want a ton of paint. It's a little balance that we got to try to find. Now, at some point, you are going to want some more of your light purple. So let's get some more. I have to make some more. Made some more. Now I'm working kind of fast just because I don't want it to dry too quickly, because that gradient, that blending happens a little bit more easily whenever it's still wet. So at some point, I want you guys to double dip into your light purple and then add that on top. See that? Right on top. This is on the line. I want you guys to go back and forth, and that back and forth motion, that's what's going to help blend it. You are going to see some streaks still, but that's okay. We want some of those streaks. Now here's what you guys can do now, okay? And what exactly you do is just going to depend on you and your painting style, but go back and forth between the medium purple and your light purple. Add some water if you need to. So really all I'm doing is going on the surface of my water. I'll just add it to what's here. Just kind of mix it a little bit while it's in the paint palette. That'll help you to blend too. And I'm gonna go ahead and use my medium purple to go all the way to the corners. Even though I know that it is going to be a little bit darker, it's just better to have some more of that not light purple, the medium purple. So go back and forth between your medium purple, your light purple, go over top of this line, this edge here, with your light purple, or even white if that's what you feel like you need. Just keep going round and round and see if you can really stretch those brush strokes. Like instead of picking your brush up after a small brush stroke, see if you can really stretch it. If you can. Go over those areas again and again and again. For me, I still need to clean up a little bit of this area, and that's okay.
Hannah, we want to see the like on my painting, I see the circular motion. We want to see that, right?
We do.
Okay.
Yes, you see that. You see it in this painting.
Yeah.
You see it in this one, especially with the darker purple down here. Keep in mind though that if there's any particular spot that's really giving you trouble, you can always cover it with a big bat or a big cloud. So that's our saving grace, you know? If there's any particular spot you don't like, slap something on it. It's okay. Maybe I'll leave this on the side. There we go. That way you guys can see both of them. Going over with my lighter purple.
How far are we gonna go down with that? Purple all the way or?
No. I mean, I am gonna add some more in a little bit,
Uh-huh.
but for now we can leave it because we want to concentrate on the halo for now.
Okay. I wanna add some of that blue. I love that blue.
Right, I do too. Love that blue. Hi, Cora. Now Cora's asking for love. She's my black cat. She never comes around. Yeah, it's nice to see like some of these irregularities with color. Like that's just a tiny bit darker. That's just a tiny bit lighter. I don't know. I feel like that creates a little bit more of an atmospheric distortion. Cool. Maybe I'll paint a little black cat somewhere on the somewhere. Maybe a cat with wings. Oh, yes. My favorite question of the night. Has anyone done anything creative in the last month or in the last week? Anything creative, anything fun, anything exciting or interesting?
Have
Oh, was that you, Andrea?
Yeah.
Yeah, what'd you do?
So I'm still taking pottery,
Nice.
and
Okay.
um, my teacher sells some of her stuff at little stores around town,
Nice.
and my friend's daughter works part-time at one of those stores when she's at college now, but when she's home, and she likes Sarah's soap dishes, which she makes on the wheel. And I'm not, one, ready for the wheel, and two, like it takes way more physical power than I'm really ready for. Like, I did
Yeah,
it one
yeah.
time and it came out pretty well, but I was in pain for 3 days. And then I tried again, but I
Ouch.
wasn't really willing to put that much effort into it.
The
And so it
recovery,
didn't
yeah.
work out very well. So I'm like,
Man.
I'll just go to hand building. So I've made 3 different soap dishes. Just, I don't know why, just and each one has a little different to it. So like
Yeah.
on one of them, I put a coil all the way around, and I really like that. But the one that I did that to, the coils aren't really big or tall enough. And so then the ones that I have that the coils are bigger for the soap
Hmm.
to sit on, because it's supposed to be a soap saver dish.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I started painting them today in class. And so I'm using an underglaze on them. And then I didn't have time today. So next week I want to do like a bubble glaze where you
Ooh,
put um underglaze with soap and some water, and then you take a
that's so cool.
straw, and like you were a kid and you were blowing your milk and
Yeah.
it gets the bubbles.
I've
Well, you
seen
do
people
that.
do that.
So you do that
That's
and let the
cool.
bubbles fall on the pieces, and then you get a really
Man.
cool uh, you know, pattern from the
Yeah.
bubbles on it. So I'm like halfway there. I've got my
I'm so
some things I
excited.
wanted to actually put on there, and then next week I want to do the bubble glaze.
That
So
is gonna be so cool. I've never done the
uh,
bubble glaze, but like I've seen the way it looks on pieces. I've seen like seen it done. And that's
Mhm.
so cool though. You get to
Yeah,
do
so I'm really
that.
excited about them. I'll show them off to you when I get
Yeah.
them done.
Hell yeah. So do you have to like get the ratio of like soap to glaze just right? Because I would think so.
I think so.
Okay.
And she was saying you can find a million different recipes for bubble glaze on the internet, but
Nice.
she's like, but use Dawn, the
Use
dish
Dawn.
soap.
Okay.
Dawn. She's
Huh,
like, don't
all
use
right.
the other ones. Use Dawn.
That's interesting that it's so specific. Okay. But Dawn is powerful though. Like not sponsored by Dawn. But
Yeah, I don't know if it makes better bubbles. Well, I
okay.
don't know why she said that, but I
Right.
got at least that part in my, little
Dawn.
tiny can't remember anything brain.
Dawn. Got it. You got the word. Okay. That's okay. That's pretty cool. I would love to see like more of your pictures and especially your soap dishes. Wouldn't it be
Yeah.
so cool if you could sell those too at the little stores?
I mean, if they're good enough, I probably
Yeah.
I probably could, but I don't know that they're really good enough yet. I'm like I said, like each one, I'm like, I wish I'd done this or I wish I'd done
Yeah,
that.
yeah. It's
So
it's amazing what a good glaze will do though. Cuz
very true.
a good glaze and like a texture on top of it combined with the glaze, then you got it. You got your
Hmm.
recipe.
Hmm.
All right,
And I
y'all.
forget what I was working on, but somebody in class was like, "Well, if you don't like it, just make another one."
Make another
Like,
one. That's exactly it. That's why I love ceramics. We can talk more about ceramics in a moment. I want to go back to the medium purple now, and let's go further down. So let's move down. You can go all the way down if you want to, but you don't have to. So further down.
so you're doing that with your medium purple?
Yes, yeah, the medium purple. So and I did add a little extra water this time. So yes, a little extra water to my little paint pile here on the palette. Helps it move a little further, a little faster, helps to blend it. So I'm still keeping with those sweeping motions, but this time I'm trying to reach end to end because if you really think about it, those rings of light, they're expanding, they're getting bigger and wider. They're taking up more space, they're stretching. So I'm gonna try to make my arms stretch if you can. It's definitely an exercise, that's for sure, especially if you get into a bigger canvas.
So you're basically filling the whole canvas except
Mhm.
for that one circle with purple.
Exactly. You
Okay.
got it. You got it. You can go all the way to the bottom or not. In a moment here, we are going to create our darker purple using that blue. So we are going to start down here instead. Now my canvas.
I made a thing.
You made a thing. Yeah, what'd you make?
So, I struggle with my right arm, so I've been trying to find art that's left arm comfortable, and I've started doing this like diamond painting, and I
Oh,
got it in a
fancy.
box. Isn't that cute?
Ooh,
I was so proud of myself.
Oh my God,
fancy.
that's awesome.
Cute.
What in the world? That's so pretty.
So it's like
So
a diamond
shiny.
painting, but it came in all the little pieces, and then you put it,
Oh my
you do it, and then you just assemble it all together. Isn't that? My
So
friend
you
gave it to me.
wait a minute. So
You
did it
could
come with
totally
the
sell
box
that.
too?
Yeah, it came with this
Ooh.
whole thing. Yeah, that's
Okay,
what,
that's cool.
isn't that neat?
That
All
is
right.
so cool. That's
I'm just very
cute.
proud that I was finally able to get back on my game a little bit.
Seriously, that's got to be really good for like your hand dexterity because they're so tiny.
They are, some of them are bigger, but they're
Oh
teeny
my God.
tiny. And
Oh my
That is so
God.
awesome.
Look at that. Hold on.
Yeah.
Can I make your screen bigger real quick? Ooh, look at that.
It's
That
so
is
pretty.
so pretty.
Wow.
I was so happy to make it.
Man, how long did that take you?
Like a week, because maybe a little longer, because I can
Okay.
do like this section before my arm got really tired.
Nice. Oh, that's so cool, Tia.
Thanks. I was
Oh, I want
really
one.
happy.
I want one now.
I
That's so
tell you when she got
creative.
it, but she's like, it's been in my closet for months.
Oh,
So
I love that. That's funny. So she gave it to you. That's funny. That's so cool. I'm gonna do something like that. I keep telling myself I'm gonna do some kind of like diamond painting, and then I forget about them, or I get preoccupied with other stuff.
they're nice for to like turn your brain off art. Like you don't have to
Oh,
think about
yeah.
anything. You can just do it.
Yeah. See, that is nice. Like, definitely healthier, I would think, than scrolling your phone. Just turn your brain off and do some art. All right, guys. How are we doing on the
Oh,
bottom?
no.
Should I wait? I can wait. It's okay. Totally okay.
Gonna have to put something in there.
Oh, is that you, Marcy?
Oh, you know me, I always make a mistake.
Oh, I see. That's okay. You'll get there. You'll get there. It's okay. We can wait a moment.
I will remedy it with some kind of a bat or something.
Yeah, there you go. Cloud, a bat, alien.
I love aliens.
Oh my God. Have you guys heard of the Booga sphere? Apparently it's a real sphere that was
Yeah,
found in Colombia.
yep.
Yeah. Like buzzing around in the sky.
And you know that they said AI did some kind of I don't know, analysis on it or something.
Yeah, analyze the characters on it. The language, yeah.
What did
Think-
it find?
It was related to Sanskrit. The language was related to Sanskrit. There's a piece of
Did they know what
resin.
it said?
Yeah, they said it in the article, but I don't remember what it said.
Okay.
I'm sure you can find it though. But yeah, it's something in Sanskrit and an older form of Sanskrit. Yeah, I think there was resin on it that they said is supposed to was like over 12,000 years old.
Yeah, I heard that too. Like it carbon
Yeah.
tested.
Yeah, carbon tested. Yeah, freaky stuff, man. All right, so before this gets too dry, let's go ahead and create our darker purple. Now I say darker purple, but it's actually not that much darker. So I'm gonna go ahead and just to make things a little bit more what's the word, even, because there's not very much of this lighter purple. I'm gonna put my purple here, so it is gonna have a tiny bit of white in it. But let's go ahead and add a small corner-sized amount of blue to it.
I only have the blue I have, it's I don't have a nice blue is what I'm saying.
Is it like a lighter blue
Yeah,
or?
it says primary blue.
Oh, yeah, that'll be fine too.
Okay.
Yeah, primary blue's totally fine.
And stick it in with a little bit of that purple.
Yeah. That way you at least have a little bit of that white mixed in there as well. I say,
My purple's a lot lighter than yours too. I don't have the same purple, so.
oh, okay.
Oh my goodness, that blue is really bright.
Yeah, that regular blue that you're talking about, I have it too, and I don't remember it being too much different. What was it called again?
Primary blue.
Oh, primary blue. There it is. Well, I'll find it a little bit. It's not too much different, I don't think. So I definitely see the blue showing up in the purple. It's not bad. Now, I am gonna need some more of that medium purple. So here I'm going to go ahead and pour out some more purple. And I'm not going to mix my medium purple just yet because that would require me to like rinse my brush. I don't want to do that. For now though, I can at least start at the bottom this time. Move this. I feel like the other example that I made, the second example, it's a much more dramatic example. So this is what it can look like if you add even more blue than what you see in the original. So on the bottom here, start in the corner and just start making those same motions from one corner to the other corner. See if you can round it out. See how I'm really trying to round it? See if you can. Now I can definitely see that there's lots of streaks here. Gonna have to definitely add some of that medium purple to balance it. But that's okay. No, I'm not gonna go too much further up than this, just because if I were to get too close to the white area, I'd have to just adjust it more. I'd have to maybe fight with it sometimes, and I don't really want to do that. I'll move that to the side. So there's that. I want to try to make a little bit more of that that medium purple. You just add, I think I accidentally made it a little too light down here, so let me balance that. There we go. So now I have this pretty stark line, pretty dark line right here. So I have a whole lot less of that blue in my brush now. So now I can go ahead and create that medium purple. So let me go ahead and grab a good chunk of that white. Definitely gonna add some more. Need more white.
Anna, I destroyed my picture.
No, Marcy. Why? What happened? Can I help you with something?
Yeah, well, my dark purple turned out to be, I don't know what color that is. And it overtook my purple. And it just overtook everything. And it's not a pretty blue like yours.
Okay, so that that
I
primary
lost all
blue.
my purple, basically. I'm gonna have to try and bring in some more of that purple.
Yeah, see if you can balance it out. Are you able to start with the medium purple? Like, is it too far up? Because what you might be able to do is start with one of your sections, preferably the medium purple, and actually do exactly what I'm doing right now. You're gonna balance it out with the other purple that you like. So in fact, everybody else will do the same motion, and so will Marcy. So you take your medium purple and you go on that line where your darker purple begins. Go right on top of it.
Oh, shoot.
Oh. Go right on top of it.
My medium purple was too light, and it's a big white streak.
Oh, it's a big white streak. Well, remember though, streaks are good though. We want some of those streaks. So I'm dragging this lighter purple further down. Now, how far you go is completely up to you. So if you really don't like that blue, then you go further down, okay? But if not, if you love that blue, then you don't have to go too far. And you might still have to readjust it, balance it again by maybe even doing the opposite now. So you add the dark purple, especially if there's any areas that you need to blend a little bit more. So you're going back and forth between dark purple going up or medium purple going down. Back and forth, dark purple going up, medium purple moving down. So right here, I see that some of my medium purple didn't quite blend. So let me just add a little bit more. Press down lightly, and that does help. Kind of feather it in a little bit. Helps a little bit. Now, in a little bit, we'll add a little bit of that darker purple to the other corners, the opposite side. But for now, let's work on going all the way to the bottom. Now, for me, I could wrestle with this area and try to blend this, like these two spots, because these two spots and this one too, they just kind of stand out to me. However, I know I'm going to be putting some clouds on there in a little bit. So instead of like, I don't know, trying to giving myself a headache, trying to blend those, I'm just going to let the cloud cover it and take care of it. But let those clouds do their work later. You guys doing okay? Cool. Very nice, very nice. Can't wait to actually get to the bats. I mean, the moon too, but the bats. Whoops, Cora, I'm sorry. I put my foot on the on the chair and I accidentally footed her. Sorry, Cora. Does anyone else have any artwork they want to show us? Anyone else done anything creative?
I made a candle.
Ooh, okay, that's cool. Made a candle. That's awesome. What's the scent?
It's kind of a berry scent. I don't know.
Okay, okay. Pretty cool. I have no idea what goes into candle making. It's not anything I've tried. All right, guys. So I'm gonna take just a small amount of my darker purple. And honestly, you might want to maybe blend it in with your medium purple just a little bit. Dark purple, blend it with medium purple, just to tone it down depending on yours. Because we're just going to take a little bit of this and add it to the top corners. So just a little splash here and there. That's kind of, you don't have to go that far. And then just a little splash over in this corner as well. In the original painting, I didn't really bother to blend it in that much. Just so you can see the two together. And then after that, after you've added it to the two top corners, then you can rinse your brush. Now, since we have used this this brush for the opposite of yellow, so purple and yellow are two opposite colors, we're gonna actually switch to a different brush for the moon. We're gonna switch to that medium round, the one that's like a size 6-ish. So if you want to just leave your brush in your water, you can do that, or you can rinse it off. Completely up to you, but I don't think we're really gonna pick it up again. Yeah, I'm gonna rinse it anyway, just in case. Now this medium brush here, ta-da. Let's switch gears now. Let's do the moon. The beautiful moon. Can't wait for this one. Now I have my yellow. I happened to already have a yellow that's already lightened.
I
It's
messed
called
up.
Yellow Flame. Did you need help with something, Marcy? Want me to look at it?
Oh, no, it's okay. I was talking to myself.
Okay. Just let me know if you need something. If you have one that is just brighter than this one, maybe even primary yellow, let's pre-lighten it a little bit. So add a little bit of white paint into that. So grab a teeny bit of white, just pre-lighten it, that's all.
So I have a bright yellow and a yellow.
Mhm.
Which should I use?
Use the one that's less bright. So it sounds like maybe the yellow.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I add white to that as well?
Yeah, so a little bit of yellow and then a little bit of white. Yeah, you got it. Once you have your yellow color, let's go ahead and fill it in. In a moment, after we fill it in, actually, I forgot to grab some water. We can grab some water to help us fill it in. That water is very helpful. But after we fill it in, we can add white to it. So we can double dip and then add some texture to the moon. Notice how I'm not getting too close to the edges just yet. See that? I mean, if you happen to touch the edge, that's okay. But just for the most part, I'll get the edges in a moment. That white is going to help us to blend it in. At least a little bit of blending. Okay. I don't want it to get too dry, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this yellow, the same yellow that I just created or painted the moon with, grab a little more yellow, and then also double dip in my white. Let's add some swipes on top of it. Pure white swipes. I'm kind of, and I know it's really hard to see, but I'm swiping it back and forth specifically to get the texture. See that texture? I know it's really hard to see. I'm gonna pour a little bit more white out because I need some more that's separate from the purple. I feel like you can see it a little bit better on the original. A little bit better. It's sort of a combination of swiping and tapping. Like tap, 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 swipe, tap, swipe. Or I can still see some of the yellow peeking through, and that gives us our texture, our moon-like texture. You should still have some of that yellow in your brush. So what you can do now is go right to the edge there with your double dip white. And then we can bring that paint all the way to the edge. And you can still grab some water to help you spread it. So I've grabbed water. I can tap, tap, tap that water into my brush. Looks like I need a little more white, but I still have the water in my brush. So a little bit of swiping, a little bit of tapping just to kind of blend it. Do that all along the edge. A little bit of swiping, a little bit of tapping, a little swiping, a little tapping. It's almost like we're outlining the inner part of the circle but we're also tapping it at the same time too. So it's not just an outline. No, I don't know which is easier to see that texture. But the majority of that white paint is over here on the edges. Tap, 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 just to blend it in a little bit. Well, I did something fun this last weekend. I went to, actually brought a table and I was vending at an art gallery with my friend Hannah. 2 Hannahs. So she and I we always like we're kind of like our what's the word? Our support, I guess. Each other's support when it comes to art because I don't know, like we both get wrapped up in our day-to-day lives and so we forget, oh yeah, we should probably go out there and be artists out there in the real world. Um so like we rely on each other for these events and so she was there and we were both in a gallery space that's surrounded by a bunch of different galleries. So it's in a warehouse, but this one warehouse is separated into different sections, and each section has a gallery. So this one gallery space that we were in was called Third Space Gallery. It's here in San Antonio, and it was me and her, but it's owned by another Hannah. So I just thought it was hilarious that there's like 3 Hannahs today in Third Space Gallery. So it was a lot of fun. I sold a little bit. I sold my Puffy painting. Puffy my fish, for those who don't know. Puffy is my fish.
I thought you did something really elaborate paint or something.
No. Puffy. And actually, I also did some live painting, so I can show y'all what I painted. It's far from done, but I'll show y'all in a second. I do want to get you guys started on the clouds now. Time for some clouds. We're going to use the same brush, okay? So do clean it. So that same medium-sized brush. And I'm going to use a combination of any one of my purples that I created, plus a little bit of white. There's really no like specific pattern when it came to the clouds. Just add a little bit of one of your purples and then a little bit of white on top, and then go for it. Go for it with the technique that I'm about to show you. So I've rinsed my brush. And let's just do some of this medium purple.
We're on to the clouds.
Yeah, we're gonna do clouds. We're gonna avoid the moon for now because it's still wet. So here's my medium purple. Okay, and let me go ahead and double dip into white. Got a little bit of white on there. And the clouds happen when we squish the paint around in a circular motion. So I'll start right here. I intended on covering this spot anyway, and it's perfect because there's a cloud right there as well. So I like to start with the bigger areas and swirl, swirl, swirl. Like I'm lifting my brush up a little bit.
So you're doing just white, it looks like right now?
No, this is my medium purple.
Oh, purple and the white? Okay.
Yeah, medium purple, double dipped with white. So double dip with white. So that's how I start out with all my clouds, but I'm always going to jump back and forth between maybe adding more purple or maybe adding more white. So if I want to make it a little darker, I can add purple on top of where I just put those swirlies. See that? I can make some of it little bit darker in some spots. Maybe in other spots, I'd like to make it a little bit lighter, like right here, because I can take a look at this and I can see that this cloud is actually blending in with the background. So let's change it up a little bit and let's add a little white on top. But it's this scratchy kind of swirly method that I'm using. It's really nice to have a combination of thicker paintbrush strokes in some spots and more scratchy brush strokes where you can kind of still see the texture of the canvas underneath that. But I'm always going to start the same way. So I'm going to grab one of my pre-mixed purples, so maybe my my medium purple. And I'm always going to double dip in white. And I'll always start the same way. But then I'll add maybe a little extra white. Maybe a
What
little
brush are
extra
you
purple.
using? What
This,
size brush?
yeah, this one is either 6 or 4. So your medium round. Your medium round brush. Now I'm seeing that some of this is blending in a little too much. So I would like to add some darker paint to that. And you can even add your bluish purple. So you can make more of that bluish purple and add that as your dark. That's going to give it a nice smoky quality, especially up here. But you see how it's very scratchy, and I can even hear the bristles against the canvas. Now for me, my moon is dry. So, and I think that's just because of my canvas. If yours happens to be dry, then you can go ahead and do the same thing. So you'll take one of your purples, and it might be a little bit intimidating to start out, but it'll look really nice in the end. I forgot to double dip. There we go. Adding that white on top, that really helps. So I'm taking more of my medium purple, double dipping in white. And let's do the other cloud over the moon. That scratchiness is a really nice quality to have. Makes it more spooky. Spooky quality. Go ahead and make 1 or 2 clouds on the bottom here as well. So I'm going to go ahead and use my bluish purple, double dip white. Let's do some of these big old clouds. You can hear that scratching. It's a brush going against the canvas. Definitely want to add a lighter purple down here. That way it stands out. Oops, I forgot to double dip. Maybe I'll add a little bit more smokiness down here. Some areas of my cloud are thicker with paint and some are not. It's a nice contrast, I think. Lots of swirls. My poor brush. I'm just squishing it around. It's not liking that. Now, whenever I did the original right here, I went back and forth between adding a bat or two and working on the stems or the branches and the spider webs. So I kind of did all of them separately, and I don't know, it's up to you if you want to do that. I did that personally because I don't know, I just felt like after one or two bats, I needed a break to do something else. That was like, that's just me, you know? I just kind of felt like I needed to get a little branch out there or a little cobweb out there. And then I'd go back to a bat. So whether that be a large one or a medium sized one or a tiny one. Okay. Totally up to you how you decide to do it. What I'll do right now is I'll teach you guys how to paint a bat. We'll do one of the medium-sized bats just to kind of get it going. And then you jump around and figure out where to put the next bat. You can even do it based off of which area in your painting is more dry. Like that's what I did in the beginning of this one, at least. You know, if one painting was wet, I'm just not going to touch it and I'll just go to a different spot. There's bats everywhere. So I'll teach you guys the basic structure of a bat. And then I'll teach you guys how to do the branches. Then I'll teach you guys how to do the spider webs. So let's do bat first. We want to use our teeniest, tiniest round brush. So for now, for me, I think that's this one. Nope, there's a small one. So tiniest brush, black paint. I am going to add a little bit of water to some of my black paint. Rubber ducky right here. Moral support. Now I'm going to dip in my water just to grab a little bit of water. And let's go ahead and just mix some of that paint in there with that water that I just grabbed. I'm going to start with one of my medium-sized bats. Not too
You're doing that
tiny.
with just plain black. You didn't combine anything with the black?
Correct. Yeah, I didn't combine anything, just that little bit of water.
Okay, perfect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just a little bit of water. And let's go ahead and, maybe I'll do one on the side. Maybe somewhere that's not quite so prominent. Either on the side somewhere, or maybe even on the bottom. Oh yeah, let's do on the bottom. I want to show you though. I actually used to practice painting and drawing bats when I was younger. So this part right here, like this first little arc, that is their arm. That's like what we consider both our forearm and our biceps. That's this part right here, and the rest is just extra that comes down. So I'm gonna start in the middle here. So the middle of my bat. So that's the little bat body. I'm not going to worry about squeezing in any kind of ears right now. I'm going to save the ears for the big bats. Okay, so don't worry about feet or ears in anything smaller than big. Okay, so don't worry about that. Even head. You don't even have to worry about the head.
I'm not finished with my ear,
With which part?
I do love the blue. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're not finished with the blue?
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not ready for the bats. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's all right.
I'm talking to myself again.
It's okay. At least you'll know that there are lots of bats. Okay, so I'm gonna keep like verbalizing all of the little bats that I do.
I'm liking my clouds, so I got so involved in my clouds.
Nice. Well, that's good. That's really good. Yeah, I loved like these clouds too. Okay, so
And Sharon, my daddy always told me that it's okay to talk to myself as long as I don't lose any arguments.
Or my mother said, as long as you don't hear anyone talking back, you should be fine.
Yeah.
That's right.
So I have the middle. Now what I'm gonna do is draw this first part, this arc. Is that what I would call it? So that part, that would be this right here.
I put some light on them.
And then I would just stick with like this kind of arc or this kind of next step right here. You can absolutely make it one of two styles, okay? Style number one would be this one where this next part just kind of like moves kind of downward. But style number two would be a little bit more the opposite, I would say. It's the opposite. It arcs downward. So that's style two. Choose your style. Okay, that would be this part. This part. And all bats are done are made this way.
Should I let my clouds dry a bit before I go on with that? Because
Yeah,
maybe it's
yeah.
gonna, you know, it's kind of wet, the clouds.
Yeah, you can let your clouds dry a bit. You can also work on an area that doesn't have any clouds if you're okay with that.
I was thinking I might add a little bit of white to the clouds, give them a little definition, because I think
Yeah.
they're dark. So I'm still on my clouds. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no, that's okay. That's okay. Like I said, I have lots of bats, so I'll verbalize it.
Oh, I think I'm paying attention to your bats as well, so I can,
Okay, good.
you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, so you can, yeah, I got you, Marcy. Okay, so then after that, the structure of a bat, okay, because I studied this when I was little, so proud of myself. They have one or two lines that come out from this point right there. From that point right there. So these lines that you just made, those are going to be covered, but we still want them there for the structure because we're going to close them. This is where these little shapes come into play. From those two lines. And you don't have to make two. If it's easier to just make one, that's okay too. See that? Let me do it on the other side, okay? My two lines are going to come out from that one point. They're going to come out from its hand. And then close it. Close it. Close it here. And then fill it all in, but I'll wait a moment. In fact, instead of filling it in, why don't I do the next one? I'll do the next medium-sized bat. That way you guys can hear it all again. Even if you're not on bat number 2, you can at least hear it. So as always, start in the center with its body / head. Don't even worry about giving it any ears or feet. Don't worry about that. Just a little swipe. And then we're going to start with the arms. So the arms are going to move outward like that. They're going to move up and out arms. Okay, so the arms are next. And again, those arms are just like yours, okay? If you take a look at the anatomy of a bat, they're just like ours. You even have little hands at the ends. Anyway, next we're going to create the wing. So it's going to arc down. Or it's going to have style number 2, depending on you. This style right here, it's up to you. But I'm doing this style, so it's going to go down. It's almost like Batman. I think that's Batman's style. I could be wrong. And then maybe I'll call these 2 lines here the wing structure, because that's what it is. It provides structure to the wing.
It's their fingers.
Is that what it is? Their
Yeah,
fingers?
fingers. Yes,
Okay. Must have missed that part. It's their
bats
fingers.
have been my favorite since I was a kid. I was
I love
reading
that.
all about them when I was little. Yeah, it's their fingers.
So it's their fingers. Oh my God. So I'm just gonna give my little bat one finger because I forgot to space it out just right. So we got one finger that goes down. But that's all right because I can just make a little arc here. Another arc there. I love that bats were your favorite when you were little. It just makes me so happy.
It was I remember going to the Orlando Science Center and seeing the Masters of the Night exhibition of
Ooh.
bats. I think my grandmother took me every weekend while it was open. I was so
Oh,
excited.
that's so cool. No, I would have been like equally as excited to see it. Man. Now I'm gonna go ahead and paint this guy in just so you guys can see it. Just so you can see what it looks like. Just painting right on top of all those lines in the middle. See? So you can get to the painting in part whenever, just whenever. I'll keep that one unpainted on the inside just so you can see the structure. Okay. Now you can move on to any part of your painting. You can do little bats. Now, if you do tiny bats, you definitely don't have to be nearly that detailed. And I want to even show you something. Do any of these bats look the same? They don't. So just do your best. They're in the sky, they're far away. Like you're not supposed to be able to see details. That could be like a flying goose for all we could tell. This guy right here looks like a bat to me. Somehow looks like a bat. I don't know why, but it just does. I think I had access to an even smaller brush, and that's how I was able to get these teeny tiny ones. Because my brush, whichever one I use, it's not this one. It was smaller than the one I have now, so that's why I have tiny bats right there. So don't worry so much if you can't get them really, really tiny. So I'm gonna do a little one right here.
Hey, Hannah, can you show us the other version of the bat when you get a chance?
Yeah, of course. I'm gonna leave that guy in limbo right now. Let me show you the other version, that guy. So there he is. Now, do you want me to show you the big version now, or are you okay with medium?
Big version, hell yeah.
Okay, let's do it. So the big version, we do see the tummy, of course, but also a head. So I'm gonna start there. So you know what, I'm gonna do one up here. Big version right here. So here's the tummy. It's got a big tummy. A few extra smushes. Okay, I'll go ahead and draw the head. Really just a circle. Oops. I say circle, but that doesn't look like a circle. That's okay. And he's got little feet, so just two little things sticking down. Two little feet. And all bats' feet are gonna look a little bit different than that. Don't forget to keep refilling using your watery, well, not watery, but watered down paint. So just thought I'd put that reminder. I'm not gonna do the ears just yet because I'm not quite confident just yet, but those can go anytime. So no, I'm gonna start the same way. Still gonna start with that very same arc. So those are the arms. There it is. And then the other one, the other style, instead of it arcing down, it's gonna arc upward. I don't know if arc's the right word, but it's gonna be like this instead. Same thing with the other side. Like that instead. So you see how they're opposites now? But the rest is the same. So you're still going to have the fingers moving downward from this one point here. Oops. So down there. There's another finger. Same thing for the other side. So the finger is going to move down and down.
I wish paint had an eraser.
Oh, yeah, me too. I get what you mean.
I guess the eraser is just more paint.
Yeah, that can be it too. Now, close these sections. It's gonna reach the armpit. Little batty armpit. I've always wanted to pet a fruit bat. Just to freak my mom out when I was little, I always told her I'd really love to be friends with a vampire bat.
I was a bat in a previous life
Ooh, what makes you think of that?
because I've done a headstand every day for the last 30 years. Love being upside down.
Nice. I love that. So you love being upside down. I feel like that makes sense though. It's the little things sometimes. Now I will leave this one open or unpainted. That way you guys can just see it. I am gonna refill using my watery paint in order to get the ears. So the ears, they're pointy, so I'm gonna point up. And bat ears, I think usually, well, depending on the bat, but a lot of them are pretty big. Look at that. I love his ears. So I'll leave that unpainted. That way you guys can still just see it. Okay. Now I do want to go over the branches. You can add more bats just as you go along. You can stop whenever. You can start them again whenever. Let me just finish this little gut right here. Add a little more water to my paint. Okay. Now with all branches, not just ours right here, all branches are always going to be a little bit thicker when they're closer to the ground. A little bit thicker down here, just a tiny bit. So I'm going to start right here, take my black paint, squish it down, and let's make my main branch. So my main branch is going to be a pretty thick line. You're welcome to use your teeniest, tiniest brush for the branches, or you can switch back over to your other brush. All I know is that I am going to refill every time I do the end of a branch. So one of the end pieces, I'll refill because I want it to be more of a crispier brush stroke.
Anna, can I see the top bat that you have the skeleton still showing so I could see how to make that? Yeah, sorry
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah,
I want
it's
to make
fine.
that one. That's a nice one.
I just realized my screen is crooked too. Sorry about that. There you go. Didn't mean to cover that guy.
The anatomy. I want to see the anatomy.
That's okay. Whatever you need.
My paint's still tacky.
Oh, okay. Hopefully some spots are okay. Are you at least painting in some areas that are dry?
Yeah, I got one bat down.
Okay, good. Good,
So,
good,
but
good.
it's still, everything is still tacky. So,
Yeah, it's different for me because I'll go over my some of my old canvases. And when you do that, when you paint over it, it acts differently. Like it's just more dry. It becomes drier faster. Now I'm still trying to keep with that idea that it's a little bit thicker, closer to the edges of the painting, because those parts are closer to the ground, technically. The very ends of the branches I'm refilling often with fresh paint because those are supposed to be a little bit more thin. But if they're not, that's all right too. I'm gonna make this one thicker. Now you don't have to draw very many if you don't want to. You can spread it out on the other side. I say that because it's, I don't know, for whatever reason, it's bothering me that it's not even. Even though I'm the one that made this painting, it didn't bother me till later. In the other painting, I made a good amount of branches, but you don't have to. Really, all I'm saying is if you want to go crazy with the branches, you can. I happen to love painting branches. Now I'm going to pause that for a moment to make another bat. So let me make one right here. Maybe this one will be a small one. So because it's so small.
I don't like my bat.
Y'all need help, let me know. Now, I don't have to put as much detail in here. So it's okay if it comes out a little scratchy. There we go. I don't even know that that looks like a bat. But it's up in the sky.
Hey, Hannah,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna add more bats tomorrow, but I gotta be
There
early.
you
for
are.
work.
Okay, yes.
We live on the East Coast,
Yes.
so there's what I have so far.
Yes, and I will give you guys the recording too, so just in case you need it again. Beautiful spider web. That is so pretty. Seriously.
it's nice.
I know, isn't it? It's so nice.
I have a spider, just a web.
Yeah. Beautiful. Thank
Weekend.
you, Laurel.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Thanks, y'all. Beautiful. Yeah, let's get the spider. I'll show you how to do the spider. The spider web, sorry. It is, in my opinion, my humble opinion, a little simpler than it looks. So you'll want to pick a spot for the web to come out from. So let's say maybe right here, right this corner. So I'm going to start with each of these vertical lines, except the vertical lines are really just going to be radiating from one spot. So pick one spot, okay? So for me, I'm going to pick this one spot right here. So pick a spot for all of these lines to radiate out from. Just 4 or 5. It didn't need too many. Just 4 or 5. Let me adjust my camera. So 4 or 5 of those lines to radiate out from one spot. So let's just go right here. There's one of them. There's another one. And oops, it's a little bit thick, but that's all right. That one happens to connect to a branch. Ideally, we would like it to connect to a branch if we can. So this one, we can stretch it to up here. The
Hey, I
next
am
one.
far behind, girl. I am far behind.
Well, to be fair, I am going kind of fast, only because took a little longer on the background than I expected. But that's okay. All of those lines are radiating from one spot, and they don't have to be evenly spaced apart. Definitely don't have to be evenly spaced. Okay, so those aren't branches. Those are from the spider. You can take, I'm still using my watered down black paint because I still want it to have that that ease of moving it across. Then don't do that guy. Do this one and this one. So once you have all your lines that go across, now you can start to make them like that. I think that a lot of pictures of cobwebs have them evenly connecting, but I don't know that that's realistic. So they don't have to connect completely. Like you can have one squeezed in there in between so that it's kind of uneven if you want. One way up there. Again, you can be neat as neat as you want with these rows. This one is connecting to that branch. Now, if there's any other East Coasters who would like to share your work, let me know. I'd love to spotlight you if that's you.
I think that's gonna be me.
Yeah, you're in Florida. There you are, Tia. Spotlight you. Oh, look at your nice square painting.
Well, with my arm, I thought, well, what if I just made it really small?
Yeah, that's a much
That's a
better
good idea.
That's a good idea. I love your rings, like the rings of light around the moon. I
you.
am loving like the gradient.
Awesome. And I used like glow UV paint on the moon, so
Yay! So it
picture.
can glow. I love
Yeah.
it. It's so cute.
Thank you.
Very cool. Thank you, Tia.
Yeah, thanks guys. Have a great night.
Yes, I'm glad you could join us.
You too.
Yeah, anyone else want to show? JP.
I don't know what the heck I'm doing here. I somehow have some weird filter, and I don't.
Yeah, it's I think if you were to go to your video on the bottom, and click like that arrow, blur, like maybe uncheck blur my background, because I think it's doing that and it's giving the actual background.
Let me try to figure it out here. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I can come back to you.
Okay. That'll work.
No worries. That's okay. Anyone else want to share?
I don't know. There's a Golden Gate Bridge behind me.
Yeah.
And I'm not there.
You're not in San Francisco.
It's a trick.
Yeah. So Hannah, it's getting late and my hands are starting to shake, but
there we go. Ooh, spooky. I love the way you did the clouds. Look at that.
It is spooky. It's awesome.
It is there's something in the way you did the clouds that just gives it that spooky factor. But I also love that you can see, I don't know, there's something about the way the clouds kind of glow on the bottom of your painting.
Yeah, it wasn't quite dry enough, and so some of the yellow got in there. But yeah,
Oh,
like you said, I think it
huh.
kind of adds to it a little bit.
That's a nice, yeah, I think it does add to it. It definitely adds to that glow factor. And your
Right.
bats, I love your bats. How cute.
I need more of them, but like I said, my hand is starting to shake, and so like
Mm.
making the curves and stuff, like the spider web down on the bottom
Yeah,
was
yeah.
really, really hard to do. So maybe after I rest for a little while. Um,
I'm impressed with how even the spaces are in between each of those lines on the spider webs. That's impressive. I couldn't do that. Yep, that's really nice. Thank you,
so
Andrea.
it's not all done, but thank you, Hannah. This has been so fun.
Woohoo.
Happy Halloween to everyone.
Yes, happy Halloween, and I'd love to see your ceramics.
I will once I get them done.
Yes,
Maybe
yes.
hopefully in a month. It
So
takes so long, but
takes a
it's so
while.
fun.
Yeah. Thanks, Andrea.
Anna, can you help me
Yeah.
get started on how to start the spider web?
Yeah. I can do it again. I have
Like,
plenty of
yeah, how to
space.
just how to start it, get it going,
Yeah, no
you know?
worries. Sharon, did you want to share real quick before I do that? Yeah, there you are. Oh, your little bat. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it's yeah.
It
Yeah.
looks good though. I love your is it your branches too? I think your branches really have that spooky factor. But I think
Yeah, I'm not finished, but
nice. Well, I
it's a
think
mess.
that one bat right there, right by your hand, that
Um,
one looks like a dragon. Like it reminds me of the Game of Thrones like
right,
offshoot,
right,
the dragons. Like I feel
right.
like I'm looking at that. Thank you,
Okay,
Sharon.
thanks. I'll have to try it again.
It's okay. It's okay. I'd
All
still love to
right.
see it.
Good night.
Good night,
Right.
Sharon.
Hi.
Laurel, yes, I see you again.
Hannah, this is actually Jake.
Oh yeah,
My phone confounds me at times,
yeah. Oh no.
and our son's not here to tell me, "Hey, stupid dad, it's this."
All you gotta do is press those buttons,
Yeah,
duh.
what am I, some sort of moron or something.
Oh, I feel that way every time I talk to these teenagers too. I get it.
Well,
Um,
I have online now Gen Z language translator. You ever hear no cap?
yes, yes, yes.
How are you doing? And it says what you should say. And my son was like, "How are you knowing this?" I said, "Duh, there's a translator on."
Yeah, I
On
love seeing those
click,
videos.
click, click, click.
Oh my
So
God.
that's mine. I put an owl over here and then a spaceship up the top.
Yes, I see the spaceship for sure, and I'm still seeing dragons. I think
Yeah.
that's so cool.
But
But
thank you all.
oh, thank you,
We really
JP.
need this and appreciate everybody. And
Good.
have a happy Halloween.
Yes, happy Halloween. Y'all take care.
Yeah, bye.
Yes. Okay, let me spotlight my picture and then see Marcy can show you again. Let's show you the spider web. Where is my brush? There's my brush.
Can I show you what
Okay.
I got so far?
Oh yeah. Show me what you
And
got.
I'm kind of behind. I need to do some more bats and I need to do the spider web, but for some reason I just can't figure out how to do the spider web.
There you are, Marcy. That's okay. I can go through it again. Look at that. Look at those clouds. Those are some grand clouds. Like there's something dramatic going on, like some sort of wizardry happening in the sky. I love them.
So like I want
And
to,
your
between those
bats.
branches, I want to make a
Uh-huh.
web, but I really don't know what to do to start
Yeah.
it. I want it to be like in the middle, you know?
Do you want just one web?
Yeah, just like let me see if I can hold
Yeah.
it. It's a little wet still.
Yeah. Do you
Like
want it?
right in there.
Okay, the big part?
Yeah, I want to just do one web in there and then
Yeah.
a couple more bats, I was thinking.
Yeah, that's totally
You know?
fine. Are you able to make maybe just one branch that kind of like goes a little bit into it. I say that just because it'd be nice if some of the branch had something to connect to. Or never mind that. Let me look at it. I wonder if you could make it moving outward in the same direction as this guy, or the same direction as this one right here.
Yeah,
where
that
it
one
like
right
moves
there. I
out.
like that one.
Yeah,
That one that
let's
you're doing there. I like that.
let's do that one then. And there's like I see that little dip in your branch, like right here, that dip. The equivalent down here. I think it can reach outward from there. Like that's perfect. Like you know how I think you kind of do you kind of get it?
I'm kind of confused.
That's okay.
But I
I'm
see how
confusing.
you're having like strings attached.
Mm-hmm.
You see how you're having strings attached?
Yeah, the strings attached to some of the branches, but you can have them kind of like not connected to a branch too. But let me show you. Let me remove your spotlight.
How about if I did like a circle in the middle and then worked from the like in the middle of that opening. Put, like a
Yeah,
little circle and then work on making the web around that circle.
around the circle. Yeah, in fact, I think that's a little bit more realistic actually. So why don't I do it right here?
Okay.
Like I can show you right here. Use your
Or,
tiniest brush.
right above where your finger is, right above. In the above a little bit more.
Here?
Up. No, right in the middle of this opening. Right
Oh,
in the
yeah.
in the purple, right
Oh,
in the
yeah,
middle
yeah.
of the purple.
In the middle of the purple, like right here?
Yeah, in the middle of the purple.
Like right in there?
Yeah. I was thinking of a circle like right there and then working it out.
Oh, yeah. That's a great idea. Now I know what you're saying. Why didn't I think of that? That's a really good idea. So you have like the beginning of it right in the center right there.
Right, and then put on some arms out and then work it from, like make it,
Like that?
yeah, like that, the arms out and then start connecting them with the webbing. Yeah. What do you think of that?
Brilliant. Yes, I say do it. That's brilliant.
That looks like a good idea.
Yes. Do it. I am so happy that you came up with that idea. I love this. So your center starts right there in the middle. So you draw a circle and all of your lines connect from there.
Right.
I think it's brilliant.
Let's see if I mess it up though. You know how I mess things up.
No, Marcy, you came up with that idea. I love that idea so much. I wish I'd thought of it so that it was in the original picture. But yeah, now all the lines radiate from the center, and this way, they all connect to something.
Yeah,
Instead of having to figure out
to the branches.
Yeah, instead of having to figure out, okay, where's it gonna go?
How many? Let me see what you got there. 1, 2, 3, 4. About 4. 4 is about good, or 5.
Yeah, I'd say maybe 5 might be a good number. 5, 6, 7, something like that.
Oh, you know what? That line came out too dark. I hate that.
Like a
You know
little
what I'm
too thick.
Yeah.
Well, I want you to see though, like these lines that I have here, they're like thick and thin. And I didn't do that on purpose. I did that because my hand just was not cooperating either.
Exactly where I have the problem.
So, yeah, so I wouldn't worry about that too much. I know it's kind of frustrating, but it's okay because I think as a whole, it looks good. And then I can do these parts. Marcy, that was a really great idea. This makes me sad though because my mom had a spider living in her front porch, and just one day she just disappeared.
Yeah.
And it's from like this particular style is reminding me of her. We called her Charlotte. And
Yeah.
Charlotte just disappeared one day. Like, we don't know what happened.
Oh,
Like-
you know, I gotta erase this whole thing. It's not coming out good.
Oh, Marcy. Does anyone else want to share? How are you guys doing? How's everyone else doing? Oops, I got to plug in my computer.
Did Karen show up?
No,
Hope she's all right.
I know. I don't know what happened. Maybe she
me
was having issues with her electricity again.
Oh. Did you see her ghosts? What she did? How that was awesome.
Her ghost? No, I didn't see. Did she send that to us?
Yeah, she sent a picture. And the way
Oh.
she managed, like, you know, the twirly twirls around the ghosts,
Yeah.
you gotta see it.
Okay. Yeah,
It's-
I'll look at it.
It's
I'll look
fun.
at it after class. Nice. Spooky tastic. Cool.
Man, it's not steady, you know.
Oh, that's right. I was gonna grab the painting that I worked on at the art event. I'll go grab it right now. Let's go. You gonna go out with them?
Was the ghost painting recorded?
Okay, I'm back.
I don't
I know-
think so.
I was wondering if the ghost painting was recorded.
The ghost painting, so for those who are wondering, I teach a Monday night class for MS Foundation every Monday, and this was last Monday's painting. It was ghosties. And so yes, they are recorded, but they don't always get put on the YouTube. So I think that they're just busy. It's a very small organization, so they don't really always get to doing that.
Oh, because I missed it and I
Aw.
really wanted to
Oh,
do
I'm
it.
sorry. Yeah. I mean, maybe in the future they'll put it up, but I don't think they have in a while. So, sorry guys. So I would just consider it not recorded, even though it is recorded. Marianne, is that you holding your
Yep.
painting up? Yeah, I guess it's the wet, huh?
Yeah, it's wet.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh man, I wish I could see. There we go. There's that spider or the spider web. That is so good too. Look at that. And their little bats.
Thank you.
I feel like your little bats, they also give off dragon vibes too.
Well,
I
thank
love
you.
it. I love it. And I love the way you put the moon in there too. There's something about like the bright quality of the moon that I love.
Thanks, Hannah.
Yeah, I love it. Thank you. Cool. Thanks, Marianne.
Thank you.
Have a happy Halloween.
You too.
Anna Marie, hello. It's been a while. Oh, you were muted. There we
Maybe
go,
a
added.
little.
It should be on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. Oh, there you go. Got it.
I have these other things here.
There we go. I hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I didn't have, I don't know if you can
Ooh.
see that.
Yeah. Wait, is that watercolor?
No, it's not. I didn't have any of the right things. So the black is magic marker and the rest is the crayon paws. that I use, and then I put watercolor over them.
Okay.
I mean,
Oh,
water,
that's
water.
cool. Water. Oh, I love that. So you made a little house, like a little haunted house in the
Yes,
background.
yes, little haunted house.
That's cute. That is really cute. And your bat, I love that your bat actually looks like a vampire.
Oh
It's
God.
got the wings. It's got the vampire, like the bat wings.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
vampire. Oh, it's so cute though.
It was a cute project. Thank you.
Thank you. Very cool. Thank you. And happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Good
Oh, is
night.
good night. I should have asked, is anyone gonna dress up?
I will.
Oh, what are you gonna be?
Oh, I'm just gonna be all in black. And it's one of those bodysuits, those black bodysuits.
Okay.
You see them at Walmart. And I'm gonna have I'm gonna have the Gryffindor cape, but I'm gonna hide the Gryffindor patch. So it's gonna have a cape.
Gryffindor? Did I hear that right?
Yeah, but it's not any Harry Potter thing, so I need to cover that patch, you know?
Oh, did it come with
Yeah.
the bodysuit? Interesting. Okay.
No, it didn't come with the bodysuit,
Oh.
but yeah.
But then what is it though? Like I'm trying
Oh, I
to.
don't know. It's just a scary thing.
Oh, okay.
Just something scary.
Yeah.
I told you the trick I played on my husband, right?
Did you? If you did, I forgot.
Well, I dressed up in that black bodysuit and you cover your head too. The whole thing is covered. Got these like light up eyes that kind of light in and out, right?
I don't
So
think
I
you
put it on and
said.
he was sleeping on the couch. And I went in and touched his nose because the fingers on that thing are really, really long. And he woke up, right? And he's looking at it. And he didn't say anything, but he's looking and he's looking. And then he reaches out like he wants to touch, but I pulled back gently. And I was moving my hands around real weird. And then I walked around behind the couch and I saw him trying to look, like, turn your head, but don't turn your head. Kind
Oh
of
my
thing.
God.
And to this day, he hasn't even said he saw something.
He hasn't said, so you
And I
didn't
haven't told him
reveal.
it was me.
You didn't reveal yourself?
So on Halloween, when he sees the costume, he'll know it was me.
Oh my God. You have to play that prank at least once before then. Like,
yeah,
I've-
I have to do it one more time, right?
one more time, just so it like sticks in his mind, and he for sure doesn't forget it.
I was
Oh
like,
my
he
God.
didn't even say that, something weird happened. I saw some, he didn't say anything,
He didn't say anything? That's
to this
funny.
day.
Oh my God. I've seen videos that are very similar to that, like partners dressing up and blending into the darkness. And I want to do that. I
Yeah,
really
it's
want
just
to
fun,
do that. Yeah.
I'm married 28 years, I think.
Yeah.
1988. And
Wow.
it's okay.
Wow.
We can do crazy things.
That's fun though. Oh man, I've saved a couple of pranks that I wanted to do on Junior. I just don't remember
That's
what
a
they
good
are
one,
right now.
If you want to do that one.
That
It's
is a good
really-
one. Yeah, that is a good one.
He didn't freak out, huh?
Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't say
Would have
anything.
got startled or
Yeah. I'm more surprised he didn't say anything.
I know. And when he went to try and touch me and he pulled back, like, I pulled back a little and then he pulled his fingers back too, like, I better not touch.
Oh, that reminds me of like a scary thing that happened in this apartment. I don't know if I want to say it now, actually.
Oh, ghosts? You got ghosters?
It was creepy. It was just a one-time event. So maybe just a traveling ghost. I don't know. Okay, I'll say it. So there's one time, okay, I was in a period of time where I was watching like all kinds of scary stories. I was just addicted to scary stories. Like that's what I would listen to while I was on the computer, while I was doing art. anything scary or true crime. And so I was getting freaked out pretty often. And so like over time, I would like see something in the corner of my eye, something moving, and obviously nothing's there, or maybe like feel something behind me. And so I kept thinking, okay, I think all these scary things are getting to me. Maybe I should like calm down a little bit and not see so many scary things. So, but I hadn't gotten to that point yet. Okay. I hadn't actually stopped yet. And I remember like going to bed, and sometimes the cats sleep with us. Sometimes one or two cats will sleep in the room. But this night there wasn't anybody in the bedroom at all. Everybody wanted to be outside. So that's how it was. And I remember like doing my thing in the kitchen, putting things away, and I specifically I remember closing the pantry door to the kitchen. Okay, now that's important. I go to bed and I like to say goodnight to all the cats. So I say goodnight to all the cats. Everybody's out there, and the cats and Coco. And so I go to bed, I lay down, and I hear like something big and heavy fall from the pantry. And I can pinpoint exactly like where that sound came from. And I know that it came from the pantry. Our walls in our apartment are not very are not very thin. So we can't easily hear what's going on in the neighbors' apartments. So I knew it wasn't the neighbors. So anyway, I go out there. I close the door behind me because I didn't want any cats to go in there. Close the door behind me. Check the pantry. Pantry is still closed, so it wasn't any of the cats that were in there. I open it, and nothing was fallen. Like everything was in its place. So I was like, okay, that's really weird, but I'm gonna go back to bed. So I did. Went back to bed, and I remember specifically like looking at all of the animals, and everybody was asleep, relaxing, in their spots in the living room. So like nobody was in my room, and that's important to know because I go and I lay down, and I'm like falling asleep. I'm getting close to falling asleep, but I'm not asleep. Okay, my mind is still going. And I feel something get on the bed, like the side of the bed. I think
Oh, shoot.
I was laying down on the edge of the bed, and that's where my spot was. But it felt like something was there, as if like one of the cats had jumped up there and was just sitting there. And I just kept my eyes closed the entire time because I didn't want to see that, because I kept recounting in my head, like, I did see them, right? I did see the cats out there. I closed the pantry. I saw them out there. I counted them all there. And I remember it just going through in my mind. And then I was terrified, but that's all I felt, though, was just that weight down on the bed. And it never left. Like it didn't go away. So I remember my mind was just racing the whole time. And eventually I started like self-soothing, started like telling myself, it's okay. These things, they feed off of that energy. It is okay. You will be okay. You are safe. You're under the covers. You're safe. It's fine. They feed off that energy, so don't give it to them. And I did end up falling asleep. But again, I never opened my eyes, and it didn't happen again.
I had the same experience years ago.
Really?
I was at my sister's house, and she had one of those like fold-out couches when you have somebody over you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I was sleeping on there, and I felt somebody sit next to me on the bed, and I thought it was my brother. And I turned to say, Joe, what do you want? Right? And I heard him coming in the front door. And I was like, oh. And then, the impression, you feel the presence, like you said, you feel it.
Yeah.
Go to the bed, and it goes down. And
that's scary.
Yeah. I got up, and I saw a white figure there was like a doorway between the kitchen and the living room.
Ooh.
So I got up to go into the kitchen because I heard him coming in the door. And a lady, like a white figure, a lady, and she was in a white like dress.
Okay.
But she was sort of transparent. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, but I was,
Oh, that's
how old was
scary.
I? I was about 18, 17 or 18 at the time.
Okay, you were young.
So it's like you have the ability, you know,
Uh-huh.
people have it, they just don't realize they have it in a way. And
Ooh, Party Monster, I see you.
Yeah, what's the best way, Hannah, of showing my art without it being blurred? Is there a tip?
Without it, yeah, okay, so if you go to the bottom of your screen, you should see video right next to audio, and you
Yes,
should see a little arrow. So click
got
the
it.
arrow
Okay.
and uncheck blur my background.
Okay, awesome.
There it is.
Okay, I'm gonna show it to
Ah,
you.
there we go. There's your little bats. Oh, and the spider web looks so good too.
Well, thanks to you and your inspiration.
Oh, I love that you did both of them, both the styles.
Yes, and I'm gonna leave you tonight and everyone else with a piece I did many years ago.
Yeah.
It was a newspaper print when I was getting the New York Times in print, not the digital version. And it had a satellite photo of Chicago. It really had a unique sort of grainy, eerie aerial view of Chicago. It was probably before drones. And I used a bunch of paint to sand wash the entire newspaper print. It's about the size of a door.
Oh.
And on the top of the door image of the art piece, it has this phrase, art is the highest form of hope.
Oh, art is the highest form of hope. Man, I feel like that's very relevant, especially like these days, 2025.
I hope you dig it.
Beautiful. Thank you, Party Monster.
Hell yeah, Hannah. Thank you. And if anybody wants
Woohoo.
to party in Chicago, let me know.
Yeah, thanks. Hey,
All
have
right,
a good night,
great night.
okay?
Happy Halloween, everyone.
Happy Halloween.
Night.
Bye.
Night. Lovely.
my spider web came out like crap.
Sandra. Oh,
Mm.
Marcy. Okay, I'll see it in a second.
Okay.
Sandra, look at your.
I like Marcy's idea for the spider web.
There it is. Yes.
Oh, look how nice yours came out.
Look at that. That
So
was
I've only
such a
done
good
the two
idea.
bats, so I still got to work on that.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll get the recording out as soon as I can. So we can
But
see.
I think
see
it
more
was
bats.
easier to do the spider web, but the Marcy's idea.
Yeah,
Well, I
yeah.
wish mine came out as nice as yours.
I love it.
And I don't know, I don't like my trees. I might
Yeah.
add another one.
Well, they're really supposed to be just branches. So yeah, maybe if you add another one coming up, like coming from the
Like,
side.
Oh, from the side?
Yeah, maybe from the side. That way it's not all completely the same. It's a little bit different because it's coming from the side. Oops.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Yeah, but actually, I wanted to say though, I love your background because your background almost looks like a swirl. Like it almost looks like a what is it? Like a
And it was too bright up here.
uh-huh.
So I don't know if I should add cloud or just try add some
man.
more light.
I don't
Yeah.
know. If you're feeling brave, I would love for you to exaggerate it and make it curve even more. Just because like that, I don't know, that's just me. I love the idea of having a swirl because it just seems more magical, mystical to me. But that's just
Maybe I'll
me.
try that.
If you wanna like go over it though with more of the halo, more of the light, you definitely can. Like I think you can still rework it. Smaller brush though this time.
Smaller brush, yeah.
Yeah, since it's different, but
Okay.
beautiful. Thank you,
But
Sandra.
so the medium, more of the darker one first, right?
Yeah. Wait. So,
Or was that two options?
yeah, two options. Yeah, if you wanted to cover it up and actually like put more of the halo in there, I would start with the light one first. Let me bring this out. Start with the light one and then you make your moves outward, moving towards the outside. So switch up to the medium whenever you get to that spot around here.
Okay, got it.
I hope that makes sense. Okay.
All right, thank you then.
Thank you, Sandra.
And happy Halloween. And I was
Yeah.
looking at the ghost picture. I said, I wonder if I could try doing something with it.
Yeah.
'Cause I have a picture of it, right? But I didn't get
The
get to make it
tutorial.
to the class. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But
No, I'm sorry.
all righty
well.
then. Are you gonna have any are you gonna be in anything this weekend?
No. Well, no, nothing artsy related because tomorrow we have actually today is my stepson Damon's birthday, so tomorrow we're gonna celebrate. And then on Saturday, my mom's hosting a Halloween party.
Oh yes, okay.
Yeah, she's doing a Halloween party, so nothing art related this weekend. But next week I go to Mexico City, so I'm excited about
Ooh.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, I'm very excited. So yeah.
Wonderful. So have a good trip.
Thank you. I'll see you hopefully on Monday for the MS art class.
I won't be here, I think, on Monday. I'm gonna go watch
Okay.
my grandkids and Katie.
Oh, okay.
And then we're gonna be going to the following weekend to Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
To
Oh,
watch a
okay.
football game and a hockey game and
Fun stuff.
my
Okay, you're
husband
gonna
and
be
my son
busy.
and my daughter-in-law. So we'll be
Yeah.
gone for about a week and a half, I guess.
Okay, that's a good chunk of time. All right. Well, you stay safe.
Alrighty. Likewise. Take care, Anna.
Bye, Sandra.
Good night. Bye, Marcy.
Bye-bye. Have a good week.
Marcy, let's see. What about your spider web that you don't like?
Oh, it's crappy. I think I know what I'm gonna do with it though. I'm gonna put a scary tree in there instead.
A scary tree. I like it though. Like I'm trying to see like how you can fix it. I can definitely see how some of the lines are a little bit thicker, like kind of like in here, like with mine.
Yeah, my
But
hand's so shaky and my eye is so.
but I don't really see that as an issue because like it looks like it's a branch to me.
Yeah, well, I added branches to try to make that web look better. I
Oh,
put
okay.
branches in front of it.
Yeah, in front of it, and that's okay. Like that's just that's a fix that you can do. So that's totally fine. I
Yeah.
still think it's good. I mean, I still think it's good. I really love it, especially your bats. Like your bats look like they're having fun.
Oh, I
And
copied your bats. I
your
couldn't get it exactly like your bat. This one,
oh, that one. Oh, it's okay.
you see, you're on the bottom of that on the
Yeah,
more
this
purple.
one.
Yeah, I wanted it like that. I
This
love
one.
that, but I couldn't get it. Yeah.
That's okay. I still love it. Like your bats are still having fun. And I
Thank
still
you.
say your clouds are filled with like magic. Like there's something brewing in there, and I love that. And I think it's just the way you put the blue in the clouds.
Well, I did that because I love your blue.
Okay. Oh, okay. So it looks like you added a little like more blue than what I
Yeah, that's
added.
what
I
I was
love
saying.
that
And mine was
effect.
coming out. That's what I was saying. Mine's coming out too blue, but I was like, oh well, I messed it up. Just
No,
keep going with it. I
no, I
messed up. I
love it.
lost all my purple.
It's magical. It's magical. That's what I see. Maybe tomorrow you'll feel differently about it.
Maybe.
All right, girly. You have a great Halloween. I'm sure I'll see you Monday, right?
Oh, dang, it's just you and me, huh?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, thank you.